Hi students, good morning. Great to see you all after a long time. I think you are staying safe at home. So now let's start recollecting the already learned topics. Today we are going to discuss about the lesson crop production and management. Learning about cultivation of crops and several activities undertaken by farmers in crop production and its management. Basic practices of crop production. Cultivation of crops involves several activities undertaken by farmers over a period of time. These activities or tasks are referred to as agricultural practices. They are as follows: preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting, storage. Preparation of soil. The preparation of soil is the first step before growing a crop. One of the most important tasks in agriculture is to turn the soil and loosen it. This allows the root to penetrate deep into the soil. The loosened soil then helps in the growth of the earthworms and microbes present in the soil. These organisms are friends of farmers, since they further turn and loosen the soil and add humus to it. The process of loosening and turning the soil is called tilling or ploughing. Ploughs are made of wood or iron. Before ploughing, soil needs watering. The plough field may have big pieces of crumbs, which have to be broken with a plank. The field is leveled for sowing as well as for irrigation purposes. Agricultural implements. Before sowing of seeds, it is necessary to break the soil to the size of grains to get better yield. This is done with the help of various tools. The main tools used for this purpose are the plough, hoe, and cultivator. Plough. This is being used since ancient times for tilling of the soil, adding fertilizer to the crop, removing the weeds, scraping of the soil, etc. This implement was earlier made of wood and has now been replaced by iron. It is drawn by the pair of bulls or other animals such as horse or camel, etc. Hoe. It is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and for loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong rod and bent plate of iron is fixed to one end of it and works like a blade. Animal pull it. Cultivator. A tractor driven cultivator does nowadays ploughing. The use of cultivator saves labor and time. Sowing. Sowing is the most important part of crop production. Before sowing, good quality of seeds has to be selected. Farmers prefer use seeds which give a high yield. Activity. Separating good seeds from the damaged one. Take a beaker and fill half of the water. Put a handful of gram seeds and stir well. Wait for some time. You will see the seeds are floating on the top of the water, that is damaged ones, and hollow seeds, good seeds settle down. This is a good method for separating good healthy seeds from the damaged one. Before sowing, let us study about the tool used for sowing seeds. Traditional tools. The tools used traditionally for sowing seeds is shaped like a funnel. The seeds are filled into the funnel and they are passed down through two or three long pipes having sharp ends. These ends pierce into the soil and place the seeds there. Nowadays, the seed drill is used for sowing with the help of tractors. This tool sows the seed uniformly at proper distances and depths. It ensures that the soil covers seeds after sowing. This prevents damage caused by birds, Sowing by using seed drill saves time and labor. An appropriate distance between the seed is important to avoid overcrowding of plants. This allows plants to get sufficient sunlight, nutrients, and water from soil. Adding manure and fertilizers. The substances which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plants are called manure and fertilizers. Manure is organic substance obtained from the decomposition of plant or animal waste. Fertilizers are chemical substances which are rich in particular nutrients. Fertilizers are produced in factories. Some are urea, ammonium sulfate, and superphosphate, NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Difference between fertilizers and manure. A fertilizer is an inorganic salt. Manure is a natural substance obtained from decomposition of cattle dung, human waste, and plant residues. Fertilizer is prepared in factories. Manure is prepared in the field. Fertilizer does not provide any humus to the soil. Manure provide a lot of humus to the soil. Fertilizers are very rich in plant nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Manure is relatively less rich in plant nutrients. Advantages of manure. An organic manure is considered better than a fertilizer. This is because it enhances the water holding capacity of the soil. It makes the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases becomes easy. It increases the number of friendly microbes. It improves the texture of the soil. Irrigation. A living being needs water to live. Water is important for proper growth and development of flowers, fruits, and seeds of plants. The plant roots absorb water. Along with water, mineral and new fertilizers are also absorbed. Plant contain 90% of water. Water is essential because germination of seeds does not take place under dry condition. Nutrients dissolved in water get transported to each part of the plant. To maintain the moisture of the soil for healthy crop growth, field has to be watered regularly. The supply of water to a crop at different intervals of time is called irrigation. The time and frequency of irrigation varies from crop to crop, soil to soil, and season to season. Sources of irrigation. The sources of irrigation are well, tube wells, ponds, lakes, rivers, dams, and canals. Traditional method of irrigation. The water available in wells, takes, lakes, and canals is lifted up by different methods in different regions for taking it to the fields. Cattle or human labor is used in these methods, so cheaper but less efficient. The various traditional ways are moat, pulley system, chain pump, Dickley, and rowhead lever system. Pump is commonly used for lifting water, diesel, biogas, electricity, and solar energy, and are used to run these pumps. Modern methods of irrigation. Modern methods of irrigation helps us to use water economically. The main methods used are as follows. Sprinkler system. This system is more useful on uneven land where sufficient water is not available. Perpendicular pipes having rotating nozzles on top are joined to the main pipeline at regular intervals, and water is allowed to flow through the main pipeline under pressure. With the help of pump, it escapes from rotating nozzles. It gets sprinkled on the crop as it is raining. Sprinkler system is very useful for sandy soil. Drip system. In this system, the water falls drop by drop just at the position of the roots. So it is called drip system. It is the best technique for watering plants. Then this technique, watering fruit. Water is not wasted at all. It is a boon in the region where availability of water is poor. Protection from weeds. If we see carefully, there are wheat field. There are some plants unwanted grown in the field. In the field, many other undesirable plants may grow naturally along with the crop. These undesirable plants are called weeds. The removal of weeds is called weeding. Tilling before sowing of crops helps in Tilling before sowing of crops helps in uprooting and killing of weeds. The best time for removal of weeds is before they produce flowers and seeds. This is done with the help of a croupie. A seed drill is used to uproot weeds. Using certain chemicals called weedicides also helps controlling weeds. These are sprayed in the fields to kill the weeds. They do not damage the crops. Spraying of weedicides may affect the health of the farmers. So they should cover their nose and mouth with a piece of cloth during spraying these chemicals. Harvesting. The cutting of a crop after it is mature is called harvesting. In harvesting, crops are pulled out of a cut close to the ground. It is usually takes 3 to 4 months for a cereal crop to mature. Harvesting is either done manually by sickle or by a machine called harvester. After harvesting, the grain seeds need to be separated from the chaff. The process is called threshing. This is carried out with the help of a machine called combine, which is in fact a combined harvester and a thresher. One small holding of land do the separation of grain and chaffing by winnowing. Information. Harvest festivals. After 3 or 4 months of hard work, there comes a day of the harvest. The sight of the golden fields of standing crops, laden with the grains, fills the heart of the farmers with joy and sense of well-being. These efforts have been borne fruit and time for them to relax and enjoy a little. The period of harvest is thus a great of joy and happiness in the parts of India. Men and women celebrate it with a great enthusiasm. Pongal, Baisakhi, Holi, Diwali are special festivals associated with harvest season. Storage. Storage of food grains is an important task. If the crop grains are to be kept for a longer time, then they should be kept safe from moisture, insects, rats and microorganisms. The fresh crops has more moisture. The freshly harvested grains are stored without drying. They may get spoiled or attacked by organisms, losing their germination capacity. Hence, before storing them, the grains are properly dried in the sun to reduce the moisture in them. This prevents the attack by insects, pests, bacteria, and fungi. Farmers store grains in jute bags or metallic bins. However, large scale storage of grains is done in silos and granaries to protect them from pests like rats and insects. Dried neem leaves are used storing food grains at home. Summary. It is necessary to prepare soil by tilling and leveling. Plows and levelers are used for this purpose. Sowing of seeds at appropriate depths and distances gives good yield. Good variety of seeds is sown after selection of healthy seed. Seed drill do sowing. Soil needs replenishment and encouragement through the use of organic manure and fertilizer. Use of chemical fertilizer have increased tremendously with the introduction of new crop varieties. Supply of water to crops at appropriate interval is called irrigation. Weeding involves removal of unwanted and uncultivated plants called weeds. Harvesting is the cutting of mature crop manually or by machines. Separation of the grains is necessary to protect them from pests and microorganisms.